Good morning everyone, it's Chandrakala here, and today we will see some doubts of chapter 8, exercise 8a. So our first question is question number 8, that is two wires of same material and same length have radii 1 millimeter and 2 millimeter respectively. Compare their resistance and their specific resistance. So this is our first question, and first of all we have to find out two wires of same material. This is the first thing. That means we are using same material. Okay. Next thing is and same length. Same length. Having radii, only radius is different, that is 1 millimeter and 2 millimeter. And we have to find out resistance. We know that resistance is equal to rho L upon A. Here rho will be same. Here we need two resistance. We have to compare both the resistance. That means we want ratio of both the resistance. So since here the material is same, so rho 1 is equal to rho 2 is equal to rho. Material is same, that means specific resistance or resistivity will be same, because we know that resistivity is the characteristic property of the material. So until we will change the material, specific resistivity will remain same. And it's already given that both the lengths are same, so let it be L. Okay. Radius is changing, that means area will change, because we know that cross section area of wire will be pi r square. So when the radius will change, then the area will change. So let the first area be pi r1 square and the second area be pi r2 square. Okay. Now we want r1 ratio r2. We know that r1 is equal to rho, because rho 1 and rho 2 both are same, L because both the lengths are also same, upon A1, this is R1, ratio rho L upon A2, because here rho and length are same for both the resistance. Okay, we want its ratio. So now this implies rho L upon pi R1 square ratio rho L upon pi R2 square. Okay. When we will solve this, rho L upon pi R1 square into pi R2 square upon rho L. So rho L will cancel out each other, pi will also cancel out each other. So now we have R2 square upon R1 square, or we can say R2 upon R1 whole square. That will be equal to R1 upon R2 is equal to R2, it's given here, radii 1 millimeter and 2 millimeter. That means R1 is equal to 1 millimeter and R2 will be equal to 2 millimeter. Okay, so R1 upon R2 is equal to R2 square. That is 2 upon R1. R1 is 1 whole square is equal to 4 upon 1. Therefore, R1 ratio R2 is equal to 4:1. This is the resistance ratio, that means comparison of resistance. Okay. One more thing is here, see this radius is given here in millimeter. Both the radius are given in the millimeter. Now, since we are always using SI system in physics, we can convert it into meter, no doubt. But since here we are finding ratio of two quantities, so that 10 raised to power -3 and -3 will cancel out each other. And again we are going to get same ratio, that is 4:1. So if you want to convert it in SI system, you can convert, but here we need only ratio of two quantities, so same quantities will cancel out each other. Okay, that's why here we have not converted it into meter. Okay, this is our question number 8. Second part, their specific resistance. Specific resistance is actually resistivity. So since the material is same, and specific resistivity is the characteristic property of property of material. Therefore, rho 1 ratio rho 2 is equal to 1:1. That means since the material is not changing, so the resistivity will not change, which we have already discussed here. In both the conditions, it will have its specific resistance as rho. So the ratio of specific resistance is 1:1. Now we will see our next question. So next question is question number 9. A given wire of resistance 1 ohm is stretched to double its length. What will be its new resistance? That means one resistance has been already given. A given wire of resistance 1 ohm, so let it be R1, that is equal to 1 ohm, is stretched to double its length. That means length has been doubled. In this case, let the length be L. Then in another case, I should write here, for R2, which we have to find out, this length will be, L2 will be 2L, because the length has doubled. What will be the new resistance? And we know that since resistance is equal to rho L upon A, that means we will need three things. First thing, here it is written a wire. That means the same wire is stretched. That means the wire is not changing. That means material is not changing. And if the material is not changing, that means resistivity is not changing. So in this case, rho 1 is equal to rho, and rho 2 will also be equal to rho. Or in other words, we can say that rho 1 is equal to rho 2 is equal to rho. Why? Since it is same material or same wire, so the resistivity will not change. Now what we want is area. See, here one single wire is there and it is stretched to double its length. That means if initially this was the wire, now if you will let its length be L, now if you will stretch the wire, then obviously its cross section area will decrease. Yes or no? That means if you will double its length, then its cross section area will obviously decrease, because we are not changing volume. Volume of the wire or the conductor is same. That means if you are increasing it by 2L, from L to 2L, then its cross section area will decrease. If here the cross section area was A, then here it will become half, because you have doubled its length. So the area of cross section will become half. If you will imagine it practically, you will get it. Okay, so here if we are saying that area is A, then in this case area A2 will be A by 2. So these are the things given. Now we have given one resistance and we have to calculate the other one. So R1, we will start from R1. R1 is equal to rho L1 upon A1, or you can say rho 1. So this implies R1, that is 1 ohm. So 1 ohm is equal to rho 1, that is equal to rho L1, that is equal to L upon A. This is first equation. That means it is equal to 1 ohm is equal to rho L upon A. Equation number 1. Okay, now we have to calculate R2. For that we will need rho 2 L2 upon A2. So that means R2 we are not having, we have to calculate it, and what we are having, rho 2. Rho 2 is equal to rho. So it is equal to rho, and then length is equal to 2L. So length is equal to 2L upon area is A by 2. A by 2. Now this 2 will move here, and R2 is equal to rho 2L into 2. This 2 upon A. We can write it as 2 into 2, 4. 4. This is rho L upon A. Okay. So rho L upon A. And what is this? Rho L upon A. That is equal to 1 ohm. So can we put here 1 ohm? Obviously. So R2 is equal to 4 into 1. That is equal to 4 ohm. Why? From equation 1. Okay. So here the new resistance is equal to 4 ohm. This is our next question. Question number 10. A wire of resistance 3 ohm and length 10 cm is stretched to length 30 cm. Assuming that it has a uniform cross section, what will be its new resistance? This time also we have to find out new resistance. So what is given? A wire of resistance 3 ohm. Let that resistance is R1, which is equal to 3 ohm, and length 10 centimeter. L1 is equal to 10 centimeter is stretched to length 30 centimeter. That means from 10 centimeter we have increased its length to 30 centimeter. That means we have increased its length 3 times than initial. So here L2 is equal to 30 centimeter. Assuming that it has a uniform cross section, what will be its new resistance? And let that new resistance be R2, which we will have to calculate. Now here also same thing is there. That means if you are having this wire initially with length L, and if we will stretch it to 3 times, then obviously its cross section area will decrease, and the cross section, that means initially it was L and now it is 3L. That means initially it was 10 centimeter and now it is 30 centimeter. So if here the cross section area was A, then here the cross section area will be A by 3, since the volume of the conductor is same. It has been not changed. One more thing is a wire. Again a wire means same wire we are stretching and increasing its length. That means both the resistivities will be same. Rho 1 will be equal to rho and rho 2 will also be equal to rho, or we can write as rho 1 is equal to rho 2 is equal to rho. Again, because this is same material is not changing, so its specific resistance will remain constant. Length are given. Here let the area be A and here let the area A2 be A by 3, because the length has been increased 3 times. Okay. Now same process we will apply. First we will make an equation from first condition, that is R1 is equal to rho 1 L1 upon A1, which implies R1, that is 3 ohm. 3 ohm is equal to rho 1 rho. L1 is 10 centimeter and A1 is A. Okay, then A. From here we can say rho upon A is equal to, take this 10 here, that is 3 upon 10. Okay, or in other words we can say, or otherwise here itself we will mention it as equation number 1. Now we have to calculate R2 resistance, that is equal to rho 2 L2 upon A2. So therefore R2 we don't know, so R2 is equal to rho 2, that is equal to rho L2, that is equal to 30 centimeter upon what? A2, that is A by 3. This 3 will move here, that means R2 is equal to rho into 30 upon A, and this 3 take it here. Okay, this is now the condition. R2 is equal to rho upon A, 30 into 3. Now see, from equation number 1, instead of this rho upon A, can we write 3 upon 10? Of course. Therefore, R2 is equal to rho upon A. Instead of rho upon A, it is 3 upon 10 into 30 was already there and 3 was already there. 0. So now we are having 3 into 3 into 3, that is equal to 27 ohm. Therefore, the new resistance will be equal to 27 ohm. Okay. Here again we are having one thing, that is, this is in centimeter, this is also in centimeter. But in all these questions we are finding the other resistance with the help of first resistance. That means we are actually comparing the resistance. We are not having all the numerical values of resistivity and area. So in that case, if you will convert it into meter, no doubt you can convert it into meter. 10 centimeter is equal to 10 into 10 raised to power minus 2 meter, and 30 centimeter is equal to 10 into 10 raised to power minus 2 meter. Then also we will get the same answer. That means the same quantities will cancel out here. When you will put the values, the same quantities will cancel out each other. 10 raised to power minus 2 will cancel out 10 raised to power minus 2. So ultimately we are going to get same answer. If you want to calculate it like that, you can convert it into meter and then you calculate both the resistance. That means one resistance is already given. You, with the help of first resistance, we have to calculate second resistance. This is question number 10. Next question is question number 11. A wire of resistance 9 ohm having length 30 centimeter is tripled on itself. what is its new resistance. Okay, let's see what is given. A wire means both the resistivities will be same. Rho 1 is equal to rho 2 is equal to rho. First thing. So a wire of resistance 9 ohm. So first resistance is given and that is equal to 9 ohm. Having a length of 30 centimeter. So L1 is equal to 30 centimeter is tripled on itself. Tripled on itself means what? It means that initially we were having a wire. Okay. Now we have folded it and we have tripled it on itself. That means something like that. This is same wire. See, this was a simple wire and now the same wire we have tripled like this. So this is the condition initially. So the conditions are given for this wire. That means R1, when the wire was in this state, its length was 30 centimeter and its resistance was 9 ohm, and now it has been tripled on itself. What is the new resistance? That means we have to calculate R2. Now first of all, if the total length is 30 centimeter in this case, then here we are having its 3 parts. Then what will be the length of one part here? Obviously 10 centimeter. That means we have got L2 that is equal to 10 centimeter. Next thing, if your area of cross section is A, then here the cross section area is 3A, 3 times of A, because the length has been decreased by 1/3. So the area has been increased 3 times. Okay, that means initially this was the area only and now this much area we are having. That means area has been increased when length has been decreased. Okay, so now the area is this. So in this case we have area that is equal to, let it be A, and here we are having area A2 that is equal to 3A. Okay, so this is the question. Again we will make one equation from first and then we will put it into second. So the first condition is R1 is equal to rho 1 L1 upon A1. R1 is already given here, that is equal to 9 ohm, and rho 1 is equal to rho, and L1 is equal to 30 centimeter upon A1 is equal to A. So from here we will calculate rho upon A. So rho upon A is equal to 9 upon 30, again equation number 1. Now we have to calculate R2, and R2 is rho 2 L2 upon A2. So from our diagram, we know that rho 1 is equal to rho 2 is equal to rho. So rho 2 is equal to rho. L2 is equal to 10 centimeter now because it has been tripled on itself. So it is equal to 10 centimeter, and A2. A2 is equal to 3 times of A. So it is equal to 3 times of A. Therefore, R2 is equal to rho 10 3A. This rho upon A. From equation number 1, this one, rho upon A is equal to 9 upon 30. So instead of this rho upon A, we can put 9 upon 30. That is rho upon A is equal to 9 upon 30, and this 10 was already there and this 3 was already there. Okay, 0, 0. 3 3s are 9 and 9. That is equal to 1 ohm. Therefore, the new resistance will be 1 ohm. Here again, we have same thing. Here it is in centimeter. Here also it is in centimeter. If you want to convert it into meter, you can. That is 10 centimeter is equal to 10 into 10 raised to power minus 2 meter. And here 30 centimeter is equal to 30 into 10 raised to power minus 2 meter. But basically here we will not need it because they will cancel out each other. So these are some doubts which were asked by you. Rest of the questions you will solve by yourself, and exercise 8A that you will complete. I hope you have already completed second chapter, all the numericals. So lab manual and exercise 8A that you have to complete during your summer vacations. Thank you.